Baby, this is going to be edited to the nines. I am so excited about today's video. I'm making my tea, so as soon as it's done, we can get started. I'm so excited. Y'all know, like, I'm new to this whole video YouTube debacle. But I'm actually making it a habit. I am keeping you guys. I got my videos coming out on a schedule. Friday at 3. Every Friday at 3. They've been coming out, so that's great. I'm happy about that. And yeah, I mean, things are just coming together. Things are falling into place, and that's what I told you. Just keep going, right? Get through your first crusty 50, and we get better and better with each one. So I'm just so excited about today's video because I'm actually, just experimenting with some things. So excited. I have some notes that I took. I have some visuals that I'll put in, and yeah, it's all coming together.
A few moments later.
Gosh. Oh my gosh. Like, what is going on? Get on with it. Okay. Let's get this together. Okay. Forget it. Like, I don't even know. What was I saying? Next. No. Baby. Up. Get it together. Just let me.
One eternity later.
Hey lovers, I'm Yari Allure and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about something that is extremely crucial for a healthy relationship. We're going to talk about why your partner's self-esteem matters. Before we get started, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell if you're interested in discussing topics like healthy relationships, personal growth, and development. Wait, let's do a head check. First things first, let's talk about self-esteem. It is the overall opinion we have and the value we place on ourselves. Understanding this concept is very important to understanding why it matters in a relationship. When your partner has a healthy self-esteem, it means they have a positive view of themselves, they believe in their abilities, and they feel worthy of love and respect. This is important because they are able to receive the love that you give them. They know that they're worthy of love. It makes it easy for them to accept your advances. On the contrary, when your partner has a low self-esteem, it makes it harder for them to receive your advances. They may even reject them, like you coming in for a hug and they're not as comfortable with it. Or you giving them a gift and they don't seem excited or even appreciative of it. They may reject a compliment that you give them. Another example of this is your partner even making a joke out of something that you do for them. Also, when your partner has low self-esteem, you may find yourself in kind of a one-sided relationship where you're the one that's doing all the work to keep things vibrant and going, you may feel exhausted after a while of trying to just keep the relationship fruitful. Low self-esteem seeps out from one person onto the other person, right? They express their feelings of unworthiness to you and may even have you feeling like you're not worthy of a good relationship. How does self-esteem affect communication? When someone has low self-esteem, it can affect how they express themselves and also how they interpret your words. When your partner has high self-esteem, it fosters open communication, right? It makes it easier to talk to them. It makes it easier to have constructive conversations with them. It makes it so much easier to communicate with them. High self-esteem creates a foundation for honest and constructive communication. When your partner has low self-esteem, it makes it difficult for them to express their feelings for you. They may even find it difficult to compliment you and find more comfort in criticizing you. They may even twist your words into something negative because the low value that they have on themselves. They filter your words in through sort of this negative filter as they've trained themselves that they're not worthy. A partner who has a healthy, high self-esteem is able to receive constructive criticism from you without twisting your words into something negative, right? They're able to take accountability for their actions. They're able to apologize and want to do better moving forward. A partner with a high self-esteem is also not even high, let's say healthy. Let's say healthy self-esteem. I'd like to say healthy self-esteem better because you don't have to have an extremely high self-esteem to have a healthy self-esteem. Sometimes they have an overly high self-esteem where they can be arrogant, feeling as though they're superior to others. And then you have the low self-esteem where people feel like they are inferior to others. But when people have a healthy self-esteem, there's an accurate balance there where they can see clearly that they are equal to others. No one is above them and no one is below them, right? They aren't above anyone and they aren't below anyone. They can stand equal to anyone on this earth, whether it's the president, whether it's the superstar, whether it's the mailman, the trash man. It does not matter, right? Everyone is seen as equal. That's a healthy self-esteem. Now, when your mate has a healthy self-esteem, they're able to get over arguments or disagreements even faster, right? Because they know that the resentment that they would use to hold on to an argument or a grudge, it's not worth their peace of mind, right? Peace of mind is the most important thing. It's the most valuable thing to have, right? And we need to be intentional about having a peace of mind. So when your partner has a healthy self-esteem, you can have a disagreement with them. You can apologize for your doing. They can apologize for their doing. You can have a mutual conversation to do better moving forward, and you can move on from the disagreement. When they have a low self-esteem, they hold on to the resentment. They're very, very critical of themselves and of you, and they don't want to let it go, right? They want to hang on to the negative emotion that is twisting them up, right? So it's very important that when you're choosing a mate, you choose someone who has a healthy self-esteem. How do you know if someone has a healthy self-esteem? Well, first, stop rushing into relationships, right? There's no need to rush into a relationship. You don't need a man. You don't need a woman. You need yourself. You need God. You need love. You need security. You need self-confidence. You need self-esteem, self-reliance. You need to be a whole person before you go into a relationship with someone else, right? But after you have healed your own traumas and you've done the work for yourself, when you meet someone, just through casual conversation, you will be able to tell if they've done the work, right? Everything does look rosy and beautiful and perfect in the beginning, but there's certain things that people will say that will let you know if they're over the pain that their ex has caused, if they're still dealing with any childhood traumas, or if there's any self-esteem issues or trust issues that they may have, right? How does self-esteem affect trust in a relationship? Trust is like the glue that holds relationships together. It is the foundational building block upon other things in a healthy relationship. Your partner's self-esteem plays a crucial role in building and maintaining that trust. A partner with healthy self-esteem feels secure within themselves. They're more likely to trust you and the relationship, and it reduces insecurities and it fosters an emotionally safe environment for you. Whereas when your partner has low self-esteem, they are insecure within themselves. And it's hard for them to trust you because they don't feel like they are worth the love that you want to give. So if I don't feel like I'm worthy of the love, then you must be doing something with someone else, right? You have to think about this. Be careful when you have a partner who has low self-esteem with a lot of insecurities, because they can then put that on you and have you feeling like you're the insecure one in the relationship. You know, how many times have you went into a relationship feeling confident, secure, beautiful, set with everything you need to thrive as a healthy individual, and then you get with this person and you end up leaving the relationship torn down, broke, busted, disgusted. You know, you done lost trust, you feel horrible about the way you look, and everything. So that is because you have entered in a relationship with someone who has not done the work to heal, someone who has low self-esteem, and it just seeps and it rots and it stinks and it gets this negative energy put on you. I was watching a YouTuber, and I have to start paying attention to these people that I'm watching so that I can absolutely refer you all to them. But I was watching a YouTuber, and she was talking about how now she's in a place where her friendships, the qualification to be her friend is just more than a kind person, a nice person, a loyal person, a fun person, whatever. She wants to be friends with people who love themselves. She wants to be friends with people who love themselves, people who are secure within themselves, right? And it made me think, as I was listening to my affirmations, I'm listening to my affirmations, and I had finished watching her video, and that kind of stuck with me, because loving yourself has not been a quality that I have required in a friend. And loving yourself, I'd never thought about whether or not it would be a quality that I would require in a mate. But as I was listening to the affirmations, it dawned on me that when you are in a relationship with someone who does not know how to love themselves, someone who has a low self-esteem, or someone who is insecure or feeling unworthy of love, then that's when they put those insecurities out onto you. And it is so important to, I don't even want to say the whole equally yoked thing, because it's more than that. It is, that can be misconstrued. I want to say it's important to have someone on your level, right? Because a lot of people can more so understand what that means. Have someone on your level. Have someone as secure within themselves as you are within yourself. That way, when you come together, it's nothing but beautiful music to be made. It's positivity on top of positivity. You have communication skills where you're able to not satisfy arguments, but able to come to a mature agreement Even if it's agree to disagree, you can still have that mature conversation where you can see each other's perspective, where you care enough about each other and respect each other enough to make the changes, where you love yourself enough, where you're not accepting this negative spew that they're putting onto you, right? If you're with someone long enough and you really, really like them, and then they start criticizing the way you look, the way you dress, the way you eat, the way you talk, the way you walk, whatever, even if you have a high and healthy self-esteem about yourself, you start to think, okay, well, initially it's like, well, I love the way that I look. I love the way that I dress. I love these things about me. But in your effort to want to be attractive to that person, you begin to feel a little insecure, like, well, they don't like the way that I look, but I really like them. Do I want to leave them? I don't want to, so it starts, you become confused about where you actually stand with this person. And you don't know if they actually even like you. And then it's like, well, why am I even here? Right? So you want to make sure when you're vetting someone to date, a part of that process is making sure that they have done the work to heal themselves if they have had any traumas. And even a step further, more than heal, that they love themselves enough to be worthy and receiving of the love that you're going to be given to them, right? After a while, if someone's rejecting your advances, it doesn't matter how long you're with them, you're going to stop throwing out advances. I was watching a show, I think it was called The Ultimatum, and this guy said that he had, went all out and, let's just say, decorated a hotel room really nice and did all these things for his girlfriend. And when she saw it, she was like, well, this isn't how it looked on TikTok. And as a result of that, right? As a result of that, he never did another fucking thing, okay? And now they're on the ultimatum because somebody has to pick on whether or not they want to be in a relationship. But it all came out, right? That was her low self-esteem. That was her low self-esteem. She was unable to accept the love that he gave. She did not feel like she was worthy of having someone do these amazing things for her, right? So she rejected it. This can't be, she rejected it. But when you do that, you hurt the other person, right? And you make them not want to do anything else for you. So now her complaint is, he doesn't do anything for me. We don't go out on dates. He doesn't, surprise me. He doesn't. And he was like, I was so hurt by her reaction that I don't want to do anything else for her. And that's what happens when one partner has a healthy self-esteem and one partner has a low self-esteem. So it's very important. It's very, very important that you work on you and you make sure you are healed before you get into a relationship, and that you choose someone who is equally as healed, so that you guys can have a healthy relationship, right? No more toxic relationships. We've done that for the past 20 years. We ain't doing it no more. No more toxicity, right? We are lovers. We are lovers. We love passion. We love excitement. We love positivity. We're lovers. We're not arguing. No more arguing. No more toxicity. None of that. I just had to let that be known. How does self-esteem affect growth in a relationship? Healthy self-esteem affects growth for both partners. When your partner has a healthy self-esteem, they want to pursue their own dreams and goals. When your partner values themselves, they're more likely to pursue opportunities for growth and in turn contribute to the growth of your relationship. On the contrary, when your partner has a low self-esteem, they may even abandon their own goals and dreams if they had any in the first place. And worse than that, they may ride your coattail on the back of you and your goals and dreams and just take it all to the top, right? You want to pick someone who has their own life, in a sense. You have your life, they have their life. You guys combine to make a beautiful life together. You have your goals and dreams, they have their goals and dreams, and you both support each other in reaching the next level. You don't want someone, and in our head we think, oh, it's kind of cute that they just are all about us. But you don't want someone who is waiting for you to make it so then they can feel like they made it, right? You want someone that if you get sick and miss a day of work, it's fine. The lights won't get cut off because they're handling their business on their end. You want to know that they have your back just like you have their back. It is not okay for you to be doing all of the work, okay? Everyone should have their own goals and dreams, their own aspirations. When you have something to strive for, it adds to having a healthy self-esteem. When this person is just sitting around waiting for you to make the next big buck or to do the next big thing, it's not going to work out. It is not going to work out. You are both going to be miserable because in the beginning it might seem like, oh yeah, well, you just sit back and chill. I got us. But then you find yourself carrying all of the weight. They sit further back and further back and further back and further back, and now you're carrying the entire relationship. You get sick, you can't even take a day off work because you're going to miss money on your paycheck, and you don't have any extra money because now you've been doing the work of you both, right? You want to make sure that you pick a partner who has a full and healthy life. They don't have to be the top of everything, but they have to be striving to go somewhere. They can't be just sitting in a comfort zone, wallowing in pity, right? And then you come along and then everything seems new and nice and easy for once. And then now they're waiting for you. Oh, you wrote a book? Oh yeah, well, I'll just chill and wait till your book comes out. No, absolutely not. That is not okay. It may seem like it's okay, but it is not. Because what happens is when you look over there and you're just tired of it, you've been working tirelessly and they're just adding more on to your list to do pile, your list to do, your to-do list. When they're just adding more onto your to-do list, you're going to get tired of it. Okay. And then you're going to find yourself either stuck and miserable because people stay for plenty of reasons, or you're going to be like, you know what, I'm leaving. And then they're going to make you feel guilty because now they don't have anything because they put everything on you. And, oh, where am I going to go? What am I going to do? And don't. You choose a healthy self-esteem partner, someone who has their own life, someone where you have your own life and you can create a healthy balance together. You can support each other. You have each other's back. You can provide for each other. It doesn't have to be financial for financial or dollar for dollar. That's not what I'm saying, right? I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that they have to be striving for the next level of something. Even if it's something they want to be a better partner. They want to be a better mother. They want to be a better father. They want to be a better something. They need to be growing. If you're not growing, you're dying. Okay? If you're not growing, you're dying. We need to be growing. Listen, too many times people have entered relationships. One partner is working like a dog. The other person got their feet kicked up and their hands behind their head, right? What happens after a while? This partner who has been working like a dog gets so tired, so burnt out. They end up leaving that relationship, but they have to start from scratch, right? You want to get with someone who's supportive of you. You should both be moving up on the personal growth level, right? Increasing on the personal growth level. Someone who's your partner should add to your life, not take away. They should add to your life. They should speak to the queen in you. They should speak to the king in you. If they are not doing that, then they may be wasting your time. Nurturing emotional intimacy. Emotional intimacy is about sharing your innermost thoughts and feelings. Your partner's self-esteem is a crucial factor in creating a space for emotional intimacy to thrive. When your partner has a healthy self-esteem, you can be vulnerable with each other, right? You can deepen your emotional connection and foster a stronger bond with each other. When your partner has a low self-esteem, they are not emotionally available to you, right? They do not create an emotionally safe space for you to express how you feel about them. Like I said, they'll turn your words around. They're unable to accept the love that you express to them through your words and through your actions. It is so important. Choose a partner with a healthy self-esteem. In conclusion, guys, your partner's self-esteem is crucial to having a healthy relationship. It influences your trust, it influences growth, it influences emotional intimacy, it influences communication. You want to make sure that you pick a partner that is on your level or even above. That way you can strive to grow to get to their level, right? Picking someone who is very confident, not arrogant, but very confident in themselves. They have their life together. You're able to step into that and actually grow from that. You're able to learn. You're able to add value in the ways that you can add value to them. Don't see that as a person where you should shrink down and have low self-esteem, feeling inferior to them. No, you use that to challenge yourself to grow and be a better person like they are. You look, if this person is really good at organization, look at what they do and see how you can add that to your life, right? Don't ever get with someone, make your life all about them. If you do get with someone, it is not good for them to make their life all about you. You need two healthy individuals, two whole individuals, and to come together to make a healthy relationship. Thank you guys for watching. I'm so glad you joined me today. I had an amazing time creating this video and providing this value for you. I hope that you learned something, even if it's just one thing. I hope that you learned something. I would like for you guys to subscribe, like, and share this video with someone who you think can actually use this information. It's very, very important. It's very crucial, is the word of the video, the word of the day, to just have someone on your level, right? You don't want anyone to bring you down, and you don't want to bring anyone else down. Have someone on your level. It's not just about looks. It's about mind, body, and soul. Thank you, lovers, for joining me, and until next week, bye-bye.